For this section, you will need to download the Interact Pro app. Log into the system with the account that you have registered. Connect the gateway to the internet and power. Initially, all lights go on and then turn off, leaving just the left-hand side power indicator LED on. After a while, the middle LED turns on again. This indicates connection to the network. The third LED will now keep on blinking for up to 3 minutes until a valid connection to the Interact Cloud is established. When it is solid, this is a sign we are ready for setup. Our first step is to assign the gateway. When you have signed in, you should select the project, and you will see a screen with the Connect Gateway option. Let's start by scanning the QR code. As you will see, the QR code has scanned, and the gateway is now connected. In case this process fails, there is an alternative method. The MAC address of the gateway can be manually entered. It is located on the back of the device under the QR code. Now we can go to the next step in the commissioning, which is discovering the lights. Choose Discover Lights on your app. The whole discovery period can take up to 20 minutes. When the system has found the amount of light points you expect, the discovery process can be manually stopped using the button at the bottom of the screen. Now we have found the 12 light points that are installed in this project. The next step is to assign the light points into logical groups. This particular site has downlights and panels, as well as a presentation space. You can assign the groups on the portal as demonstrated in our other video series. Let's start by creating 2 groups, one named Downlights and the other named Panels. We start with the Panels group, where we want to assign 6 panels. Here, we can see the panels in the list, and by clicking on the icon to the left-hand side, we can identify which one it is. By clicking on Add, the lights are moved to the Panels group. Let's continue the process. We're now going to assign the downlights to the downlight group. This group will contain the 6 downlights. We're going to assign the downlights to the downlight group by ticking on them. By clicking on Add, the lights are moved to the downlight group. We're now going to assign a switch to the Panels group. Let's go to the Panel Behavior, which is on the top bar of the screen. I select Switches as I want to add a switch to this group. The first step asks you to dismantle the rocker. To start this process, you first have to remove the faceplate with a small screwdriver. Look at the back of the switch and find the small hole directly underneath the square kinetic switch. Push gently to dislodge the rocker from the kinetic switch. When ready, you can press Start on the app. Once you do so, it will prompt you to enter the Join command by pressing and holding the illustrated buttons for 10 seconds. Make sure you have the orientation of the switch correct, such that the 0 legend on the switch plate is located at the top. Next is to reassemble the rocker back into the wall switch. At this stage, the switch is now assigned to the Panels group. Manually pressing the switch now can be seen to control the Panels group of lights as intended. Now your switch is ready. It can be installed on a wall with double-sided mounting tape or by screwing it in place. If you wish to mount it by screws, you must remove the plastic cover. Now we are going to add a control to the Downlights group. Click Behavior and then choose Sensor this time. Click on Assign Sensor to Group and you will now see clear instructions on how to progress. If it is a new sensor, remove the plastic battery tab from the side of the sensor to activate the battery. Then press the button on the face to start the search process. When the sensor is found, you can name it Sensor in this case, and then clicking Next will add it to the group called Downlights. Go back to the Downlights group and click on Behavior. Then switch on/off behavior. You will see a list of the possible behaviors, and in this case, select Auto On, Auto Off. Here, you can select the amount of time that the area needs to be vacant before the lights are automatically turned off. In this example, I have selected 1 minute and saved this to the network. This completes this part of the installation.